Good afternoon and welcome to Muskegon Rotary. My name is Jenny Sprague and I have the privilege of serving as your president for this Rotary year. February 1st today, which means we have a new Rotary Foundation theme. The theme for February, I'm going to have trouble all month, is peace and conflict prevention and resolution. And it's, I'm just going to take a minute to do a shout out to everyone's favorite holiday tomorrow, Groundhog Day, when we all give up our trust in regular meteorological forecasting and rely on a rodent. It's especially here in the northern climates, and there's Puxatawny Phil, and I found out there's a bazillion of these predicting rodents, and in Michigan it's Woody the woodchuck. So we all know that truly, whether he sees his shadow or not, in Michigan, spring is a day in late May or early June when it goes from 50 to 80, and somewhere in the middle is spring. So, and we have a little show and tell. Somebody left their car keys by the chili cook-off ticket stand. Thank you for purchasing tickets, but I know you want your car keys. And then Kim will get up here to show you. Last week, somebody took the wrong coat home and left this one that doesn't belong to Dr. Todd Rexford. So, and he would really like his coat back. So if somebody grabbed, is it a dark gray coat, you have Todd's coat and give it up. Well, thank you. And now we are going to have reflection from Joni after we do the Pledge of Allegiance. Sorry, almost got off script here. And then we do the four-way test at the end of the meeting. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Joni?
Let us pray. May we be blessed with the discomfort with easy answers, half-truths, and superficial relationships, so that our lives have depth and vision. May we be blessed with courage to confront injustice and exploitation of people, so that we work for justice and peace. May we be blessed with tears to shed for those who suffer, so that we may reach out to comfort them, to turn their pain into joy. May we be blessed with enough faith and foolishness to believe that we can make a difference in this world and do what others claim cannot be done. Amen.
Thank you. Sit down. Thank you, Joni. And if you can sit down and enjoy your lunch, we'll resume in 10 minutes when I will remember to ring the bell. I can't go off script. I always forget things. But I am really overjoyed to report to you that the missing coat has been claimed by the rightful owner, yay, and so have the keys. We can all rest easy. So, as I mentioned before, our theme for February is peace and conflict prevention and resolution. And I'd like to share a video with you on that theme. this time, I'd like to invite the visiting Rotarians and our Rotarians and their guests to please come up as quickly as possible to introduce your guests to all of us. Claire is ready, microphone in hand. Microphones.
In the pink stuff? Howdy, friends. Today I have the pleasure, this is really loud today, I like it. I have the pleasure today to introduce Addison Schmitz, a Oak Ridge high school student right now as a sophomore, who's on the volleyball and track team, but they are here helping and raising money for their El Salvador trip.
Hello, I'm Eric Messing with the Frauenthal Center. Today, my guests are Heather Hansen, our Associate Director, and Paige Elkire, our Marketing Administrator.
Hi, I'm Kelly DeVos, and this is my friend Renee Gavin. She is the Muskegon County Emergency Manager.
Good afternoon, Pete DeBoer with Community Foundation, and I'm here with my colleague Benita Jackson, also with the Community Foundation. She's our Development Officer.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rachel Gorman, and I am thrilled to introduce Kira Schindeldecker as the new Director of Marketing and Membership at your Muskegon Lakeshore Chamber of Commerce.
Yep. Good morning, everybody. Carla Flanders here, and I am pleased to be hosting William Muhammad from the James Jackson African American History Museum in Muskegon Heights.
Good afternoon, Rotary. Here, come on over. My name is Marty Seitzma, and some of you may know that I am a graduate of Western Michigan Christian High School, and I am doing my small part in promoting peace. So I want you to join me in a huge welcome for our friends from Muskegon Catholic Central. You good, DJ? You good? All right. Well done. All right, to introduce two of their seniors is Stephanie Callow. She's the principal at the high school.
Thank you. My name is Stephanie Callow, and I have a really unique position, and I am blessed with the position to be the principal of 6-week-olds all the way till they are 18 or 19 graduating from us. So we just recently started a childcare daycare in our building as well. So that's something that's really cool. This week's also Catholic Schools Week, so we have a lot of really fun events and mass and speakers coming in. Lots of pizza and treats for the kids, which is a fun thing. So we are really excited to celebrate and to be here with you this week as well. So first up is Christy Tran. She is a senior, and she's going to introduce herself to you.
Hi, I am a participant and member of Varsity Cheer and Varsity Golf. I am also a member of NAHS and NHS. I'm also a member of Peer Ministry, where we work to expand Catholic faith at Muskegon Catholic and just make it more accessible and welcoming to every single student. And I'm going to hand the mic over to Quinn. Next year I plan to study neuroscience. Although I don't know what I want to do with that, I am excited to expand the field.
My name is Quinn McKenna. I'm a senior at Muskegon Catholic Central, and I've been going to Muskegon Catholic since my freshman year. I play football, swim, and run track. And like Christy, I'm a member of NAHS and NHS. In my free time, I'm a Boy Scout, and I serve as a member of the Youth Advisory Council out of the Muskegon Community Foundation. For college, I'm planning on going into engineering, but I'm undecided as to where.
Go Crusaders. I would like to point out that one of our Rotarians, Dane Robinson, has a young student in the daycare. They have a new daughter. We are ready for our program. Missy, please tell us what we're going to hear about.
I know you guys get me 2 weeks in a row. Sorry about that. So I'm excited today because your presenters are here from the Arts and Culture Coalition of Muskegon. And in my mind, the arts and culture are the backbone of any community, and we're going to have a fantastic presentation today all about Muskegon. Speaking to you today are two Rotarians who are also founding members of this group. Eric Messing has 20 years of experience strengthening theaters and other nonprofit organizations. Most notably, he has worked as marketing director for Circle Theater Grand Rapids, executive director of Broadway Grand Rapids, marketing for the Chautauqua Theater Company, and was a 3-year member of the management team at the Hillberry Repertory Theater Company in Detroit. Eric taught theater management at Aquinas College for 10 years and was adjunct faculty with the Grand Rapids Community College for 7 years. Eric has served as the executive director of the Frohenthal since 2017, building its presenting offerings and generating community support for this iconic facility. Jason Bartoya, our other speaker today, is a Muskegon native and has been the managing director of the Muskegon Civic Theater for the last 6 years, an organization that he first started working with in middle school. Jason also directs plays and musicals for the Muskegon Civic Theater and the Playhouse at White Lake. This spring, Jason will be directing Ragtime. Jason lives in Roosevelt Park and likes to spend time on his partner's hobby farm in Fruitport. When not in theaters in Muskegon County, Jason can be found on the lakeshore traveling the Upper Peninsula and enjoying all that Muskegon has to offer. Please join me in welcoming Jason and Eric.
Good afternoon. I'm Eric Messing. I'm Eric Messing.
And I'm Jason Bertoya.
We did rehearse this. We would like you to take a moment to imagine with us.
Imagine a community with over a century-long tradition embedded in the arts and culture.
Imagine a place that is home to 15 indoor and outdoor museums to explore and 13 libraries.
Imagine a place with a rich array of opportunities to enjoy the performing arts, including theatrical productions, symphonies, and concerts.
Imagine a place that is home to music festivals, art fairs, open-air markets, and so much more.
Imagine a place with Victorian and painted lady homes and flourishing gardens.
Imagine a place with over 60 pieces of art on display and public spaces along the lakeshore.
Imagine a place that exemplifies creativity and community.
Are you imagining all of these elements?
Eric and I are here today to tell you, you don't have to imagine it. You can experience this unique, one-of-a-kind community rich in arts and culture right here along the lakeshore community of Muskegon, Michigan.
As fellow Rotarians, Jason and I are happy to be here today representing the Muskegon Arts and Culture Coalition and sharing with you all the great things that make our community a mecca for arts and culture.
We're ready for our first slide. What is Muskegon Arts and Culture Coalition? The coalition is comprised of local artists and culture leaders working together to promote and celebrate the county's dynamic arts and culture community.
Quickly, if you are a member of the Muskegon Arts and Culture Coalition, please stand and be recognized.
Thank you. Did you know that the 107-year-old Playhouse at White Lake hosts weekly gentle yoga in their stunning glass lobby, a First Fridays concert series, summer theater festival, and an innovative White Lake Youth Theater Arts Education program?
Did you know that the Muskegon Museum of Art is making a $26 million investment in art, including a $15 million expansion opening in 1 year, in addition to over $11 million in new artwork?
Did you know that the West Michigan Symphony consists of 60 contracted professional players who hail from Michigan and 3 adjoining states? West Michigan Symphony presents more than 30 events annually for an audience of 17,000 people.
Did you know the Arts Council of White Lake has been hosting the popular free summer concert series on Tuesday evenings at the Montague Band Shelter for 38 years?
Did you know that the Lakeshore Museum is made up of 9 buildings, 7 of which are open to the public as museum sites?
Did you know the James Jackson Museum of African American History is open Thursdays and Fridays from 2 p.m. until 5:30 p.m., located across from Muskegon Heights City Hall?
Did you know that Hackley Public Library offers more than just books? You can discover a world of possibilities with their diverse range of events and workshops, plus utilize the Hackley Public Library's technology through computers, iPads, and Wi-Fi.
Did you know the Muskegon Area District Library saw its highest circulation ever in 2023 with over 720,000 items checked out?
Did you know that Muskegon Civic Theater will be celebrating its 40th anniversary next year? This also means that we are celebrating 90 years of community theater in Muskegon.
Did you know the Frauenthal Center recently upgraded our sound and lighting to all new state-of-the-art technology, and we will be welcoming the National Broadway tour of On Your Feet to West Michigan later this month.
How does Muskegon Arts and Culture Coalition impact our community? The coalition employs hundreds of residents, generates millions of dollars of economic impact, and acts as a catalyst for attracting new residents and retaining current community members. And we'll tell you more about that in a minute.
Why is Muskegon arts and culture important? The vibrant arts and culture scene in Muskegon County elevates our quality of life, strengthens our community, our economy, unites our community, and makes Muskegon an unequaled lakeshore destination for relocation, visitors, and residents alike.
Pop quiz. How much money do the arts and culture organizations contribute to Muskegon's economy? A, 10 million, B, 52.3, C, 67.6, or D, 1 million? Call out your answers. 100 million, excuse me. Yes, the answer is C, $67.6 million annually.
How many full-time employees are working at our arts and culture organizations? A, 75, B, 126, C, 145, or D, 350? The answer is 145 full-time employees per year are employed in Muskegon County for arts and culture.
Annually, how many volunteers keep our organizations and festivals running? A, 1,232, B, 3,126, C, 7,245, or D, 4,018? It's B. Arts and Culture in Muskegon County uses 3,230 volunteers to be successful.
Annually, how many visitors do our arts and culture organizations and festivals attract to Muskegon? A, 150,000, B, 612,000, C, 306,000, or D, 808,000? The answer is 808,000 visitors annually to Muskegon County for arts and culture.
The Muskegon Arts and Culture Coalition is a conglomeration of a number of different organizations throughout Muskegon County that help support and maintain arts and culture throughout our community.
We have so many arts and cultural institutions in Muskegon. It's amazing and it's wonderful, but it's super important for the institutions to come together with a common vision and a common plan and try to lead us forward as a community in this particular area.
Not only do these institutions represent and attract thousands of dollars coming into our area, they themselves raise millions of dollars to support their industries and employ hundreds of people within our community.
We estimate that it brings in over 75 million or even more of an economic impact per year here in Muskegon County.
I believe we as businesses and business leaders have an obligation to do what's best to actually improve our communities. And by contributing to the arts, we're helping the soul of the community. Of course, as business leaders, we always have to think about ROIs as well. And there's the economic impacts. Not only do consumers care more and more about businesses that are invested in community, but the more we bolster the arts, the more we're attracting people.
We're competing with the likes of Detroit, Toledo, Chicago to attract residents and tourists. And I feel like the expansion of the art assets that we have will help attract those folks here.
Ever since I got to this art museum, it's been used to recruit for board members, companies, and beyond that, show them the cultural life we have here. That's very important. And retention. People more and more, especially under 40, want to move to the big cities to have those amenities, especially in an age where you can work from home anywhere. It gives us a real advantage other towns don't have.
We actually developed a marketing partnership this year with the Lakeshore Art Festival and used it as a venue to recruit employees.
Anytime we have that collaboration and partnership with the arts and also with our businesses, it's a win-win.
Certainly, businesses have a role to play in helping the MAC and really the arts and culture scene throughout Muskegon thrive. But there's the benefit that comes back to us.
Business happens in these institutions. They happen at the galas. They happen at the special events. So you should come and see what's percolating around these events with the people who are there. Because if you're not doing that, you're missing some huge opportunities and you're missing improving your bottom line.
Businesses can help the MAC by not only participating in the events that we have going on, but also supporting our individual organizations. I know all of our organizations have underwriting and sponsorship opportunities, so that's an opportunity that you can say, hey, not only am I going to see the shows, but I am backing this organization because I believe in what they do.
So, how can you or your business support arts and culture in Muskegon County? Engage. Share the local arts and culture information with friends, family, coworkers, and new hires.
Make a commitment as an individual or a company to support arts and cultural organizations.
Get involved. Share opportunities with colleagues, family, and friends. Theater showtime, symphony dates, museum openings, the list goes on.
How you can take action today. Contact a local arts and culture entity to schedule a tour, book your next board retreat at a local museum or library, or volunteer for an arts and culture organization. How many in this room already volunteer for one of our organizations? Thank you.
Thank you. How can Muskegon Arts and Culture Coalition help you? Let us host your next business, family, or friend gathering. Let us provide a tour for a new neighbor or new employee. And let us entertain, educate, and inspire you.
And now we can answer any of the questions we've left on the table.
I was looking at your website. I didn't see any membership opportunities for individuals. Do you have anything like that? You want my money?
We don't have any membership opportunities for individuals as far as the Arts and Culture Coalition. We do have membership opportunities for organizations. The requirements are that you have a full-time executive director, an annual budget, and that you are a 501c3. And any other inquiries related to joining or being a part of the Arts and Culture Coalition can be directed to the email that was on the last slide.
As founder and president of the West Michigan Filipino American Arts and Culture Group, how can my organization be a member of the Muskegon Arts and Culture Coalition? I noticed that you don't have a lot of minority arts and culture members, so I would like to know how my organization can be a member of your coalition.
Yep, you have a member has to meet the 3 requirements of having a full-time executive director, a 501c3, and an annual budget. And you just submit your inquiry for membership to our email address that was included in that final slide, or you can always reach out to Carla Flanders.
Hey, Jason, Eric, thanks for this. How long has the coalition been around, and what was the idea of joining the groups together?
Our group started meeting originally about 6 years ago because all of us that currently manage our arts and culture organizations were hired within weeks of each other all at the same time. And it really was started informally. Chris McQuiggan called us together for an easy lunch so that we could meet each other because we all were new in our roles at the same time. And then we decided we wanted to do more than just have lunch with each other once in a while. We wanted to meet regularly, and we became this informal, formal group.
I was very impressed for many years on the public support for these institutions through our millages. How much of that supports the arts, and do we have another opportunity to support you?
That's a very good question. I don't know. As far as the organizations that are supported by millages, I believe the Lakeshore Museum Center, the libraries, and I think that's it, unless someone else from our group would like to speak to that. That's my expertise. Civic Theater and Frauenthal are not included in any of those millage dollars.
Is there any thought to expanding the coalition to include Northern Ottawa County, Grand Haven, for example?
No, we've been really particular about staying close to Muskegon, but we're not opposed to exploring other opportunities. Meaning Muskegon County. When we say Muskegon, we're talking about the county.
So you mentioned your 3 requirements for membership on the coalition. What if there are representatives from organizations that are 100% volunteer, like the Irish Music Festival? Is there a possibility for...
Yeah, it would just need to be a conversation with Carla, and then Carla would bring it to our group. Carla is kind of our overseer, our facilitator, if you don't know Carla Flanders. She corrals the cats. So it would just be reach out to Carla. She would bring it to the group. More than likely, we would invite you to one of our monthly meetings, and we would talk about what that partnership and how that would work. Yeah.
Oh, Carla is going to get my steps in now.
I was just going to add, since there's a lot of conversation around funding and how to be part of the coalition and things like that, I think that Jason did a really good job of kind of summarizing it. But what the goal of the group is to collectively promote all the arts and culture in Muskegon County. So when an entity comes in, I mean, full disclosure, the reason why there needs to be a director, and it can be all volunteers, a director, a nonprofit status, all of these things, is because all of these entities bring funds to the group. And with those funds, we do things like this. We put together videos, we host events. We just had an HR event last Thursday at the Art Museum. We talk with different businesses and different organizations about arts and culture in a way for attraction and retention. So there's a lot of different things we do as a group. And as individuals, each one of these entities has kind of their own fundraising mechanism, their own goals and what they need to do. So the group as a whole is a very unique group, and so I'm happy to be a part of it. If you have any more questions, you can let me know.
Carla doesn't just corral us, she occasionally has to declaw us too. One of the things that I just want to emphasize about this group is it actually doesn't exist legally. It's not a 501c3. We don't have a board. We voluntarily each contribute to the organization, but we don't want to make this organization about itself. It's about Muskegon, Muskegon County, and its arts and its individual groups.
Don't go far, I have to thank you. And adjust the mic, somebody's a lot taller. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for presenting to us about the arts, near and dear to me. Jason's my successor, yay. So, as a show of our appreciation for what your presentation to us today, we will be making a donation to Hand Wash. You're standing in front of it, the banner. It is a cooperative initiative between Terra Nueve and Haiti and Champion Rotary District 6290 to provide clean water, sanitation, and hygiene in rural areas of Haiti. So your arts is going even farther. Your arts are going even farther. It is birthday time. Well, it's a slow climb from 1 to 2 this week, so we'll get there. So our celebrants this week are Jim Nielsen on February 1st, today, happy birthday, Jim, and Laura Lorenz on February 4th. Happy birthday to Laura as well. Just a reminder that when you contribute your $10 for me not to sing to you, that goes to help our Caring Connections, so we appreciate your support of that. We are now ready for our spotlight video, the first one for February. Hey, it did it there.
My name is Doug Wood. I am been a Rotarian since middle 2000s. I joined in Kalamazoo. I live with my wife Kim. We have 2 adult children and 3 wonderful grandchildren. I'm involved in a number of different areas of Rotary, including membership, our DEI committee, our Peace Builder committee, and soon to be formed, we hope, a sustainability committee. You know, the history of Rotary is so strong that you can't avoid the idea that you're a peace builder if you're a Rotarian. So remembering that we were at the seat, you know, at the table, we had a seat at the table when the United Nations was formed. We still sit as a consultant to the United Nations. Rotary, as this international footprint, is just a real important part of trying to attain peace in the world. Right here, right now, I would ask Rotarians just to take a look around the tables they're sitting in and the room that they're sitting in right now, and take a look at the people that are surrounding them and how privileged and honored we should be to be able to work together. Recognize that you have a piece of building peace in your community. And the other thing I would encourage Rotarians is to look into the history. Look at how significant Rotary has been in the history of peace building around the world and what's going on now. There are projects going on all over the world that you'll be impressed. You'll be impressed, and you'll be proud to wear that Rotary logo that you have on your lapel pin or on your shirt like I do today.
Thank you, Doug. It's my pleasure at this time to do an induction of a new member. I invite Amy James and her sponsor, Rachel Gorman, to please come forward. I have an extra mic here. Careful of the wrinkles. Thank you. Oh, Rachel, if you could tell us about Amy.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, everyone. This is Amy James, and she is the Director of Events at Adelaide Point. Amy went to Reese Puffer High School, then on to Muskegon Community College for 2 years, and then to Ferris State University, where she received her bachelor's degree. Before Adelaide Point, Amy worked at Muskegon Community College for 24 years. She wore many different hats there. She started as a teacher's assistant for 2 graphic design classes, along with working in the copy center. From there, she was the supervisor of the graphics department. A few years later, she was the business manager and purchaser. And finally, Amy was the director of marketing. During this time, she helped with many MCC events and found that her passion was planning events. And I have to side note, Amy also hired me to be her events intern, and we did Mayfest together for a few years. 5 months ago, she decided she needed a change, and that's where Adelaide Point came in. She is now the events director at Adelaide Point, already booking weddings and parties for their highly anticipated event center to open this June. Amy has been married to her husband, Chad, for 26 years and has 2 grown children. Parker is 25, is married to Tiffany and lives in North Muskegon, and Elena, 22, lives at home. Amy's hobbies are scrapbooking, going to the beach, and spending time with family and friends at her pool.
change it up for all the awkward handoffs. Let's see if this works better. Fellow Rotarians and honored guests, on behalf of the Rotary Club of Muskegon, it is my privilege to induct a new member today. Amy James, you have been chosen for membership in the Rotary Club of Muskegon because your fellow members believe you to be a worthy representative of your profession and that you possess the qualities that will help you exemplify the true spirit of Rotary in your public, business, social, and private life. By joining the Rotary Club of Muskegon, you become part of a worldwide organization of business and professional leaders united in fellowship and dedicated to encouraging and fostering the ideal of service and high ethical standards to help create goodwill and a more peaceful world. Because you are a member of the Rotary Club of Muskegon, you will be welcome to join the fellowship of any Rotary Club worldwide. Membership in Rotary is an honor and a privilege. With this privilege, there are obligations. The Muskegon Rotary Club asks that you attend the club's meetings regularly, perform your share of club service, and use your knowledge and talents to help Muskegon Rotary carry the principles of Rotary into the daily life of our community. Do you accept these obligations of membership? She said she did, so we're good. Thank you. So we're going to start with the pin, Rachel. On behalf of the Rotary Club of Muskegon, I'm pleased to ask Rachel Gorman, your sponsor, to give you this Rotary pin so your fellow Rotarians and the community will recognize you as a Rotarian. Please wear your pin with pride. We also ask Rachel to present you with a plaque displaying the ideals of Rotary, a copy of the four-way test, and a member directory. Finally, I have a challenge for you. My challenge is for you to share the gift given to you by your sponsor, Rachel Gorman. I ask that you invite another person of good character and commitment to Rotary's motto of service above self to join our club within the next 6 months. By sponsoring a new member, you will share the honor of becoming a Rotarian. Do you accept this challenge? Okay, she's still saying yes. That's good. Muskegon Rotarians and guests, please rise. Amy James, on behalf of the Rotary Club of Muskegon, I formally admit you to membership and welcome you as a member of our club. Fellow Rotarians, please recognize and congratulate the newest Rotarian in the world, Amy James. Congratulations. Congratulations and welcome, Amy. You're welcome. Be careful going back. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Okay, we do not have any Paul Harris Awards today, but we do have a plethora of announcements, so brace yourselves. And we do have 3 in-person ones. If you guys could please come up here and be ready to go, I would appreciate it. To my stage right, or actually, yes. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Michael. Yes, we're going to lead in with a video.
My name is Addison. I go to Oak Ridge High School, and I'm a part of the Oak Ridge Interact Club.
My name is Terrell. I go to Mona Shores High School.
My name is Levi. I go to Muskegon High School, and I got involved with Interact because my cousin, she had went on the El Salvador trip, and she thought it would be great for me to go. She thought it would be a great experience. She said it changed her life, the way she looked at life. She doesn't take what she has for granted anymore.
I'm a Girl Scout, and so I've always helped people in my community. I'm going to El Salvador, and I'm really just looking forward to helping the people there.
Just making a difference in the world is always what I wanted to do.
I'm a little nervous about traveling that far with people I've never met before, but I'm excited to make new friends.
I'm hoping to just be a better person, help my community, not take anything for granted, and I'm hoping to go on this trip more than once.
I think it will help me realize what people in other countries that maybe don't have what we have.
Just knowing that I get to help someone else makes me feel like a better person.
My parents, they've always taught me to help people in need, and people have helped us out, and that just makes me realize there's good in the world behind all the bad, and it just makes me want to bring out that good.
So a cheery way to lead us off. Kim wants you to know that next week we will be here at the Delta, but we will be in the convention center area, so follow the signs. Rewind will be meeting this evening at 5:15 at Walker's here in the Delta. The chili cook-off is Tuesday, February 13th at the First Lutheran Church, 1206 Whitehall Road in North Muskegon from 5:30 to 7:30. Be sure to buy your tickets and raffle tickets. You can use the QR code or they'll be out there. A reminder that the Muskegon High School Interact Club is sponsoring a blood drive on February 21st in the high school cafeteria. Please see the RIM for details, and I believe there's a link to sign up there. Our Engagement and Retention Committee is hosting a new member social event on Thursday, February 29th at the Heritage Museum of Business and Industry on Western Avenue. More details to follow. And now we're ready for our presenters. Kathy?
Thank you, President Jenny. I'm here. We still have a few more weeks to go for our Braver Angel workshops. I didn't put these on the table today, but I have flyers if anybody would like one. Several people have signed up so far, but we still have plenty of room. We'd love to have you join us. It's February 23rd, 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. at the Norton Shores Library. And for those of you who were here at Rotary for the Braver Angels presentation, you know a little bit about Braver Angels. It's a red and blue organization where people can talk and have civil conversations. I will say this workshop, the first one we're doing, is not specifically going to be talking about politics. It's really talking about how we can talk to each other in a good, cohesive, caring way and really listen to each other. Not only when you come to politics or local issues, but also within your own home with our significant others and our children and parents. I think it's going to be valuable for all of those things. So again, I'd urge you can go on the QR code and sign up. There's no cost. It is through the Braver Angels. They do ask if you'd like to give a donation, so feel free, but don't feel obligated. But again, we'd love to have you, and we're hoping to get some of our younger folks attending as well. John's working on that, so we appreciate that. So thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. Andy? Again, mind the lead, whatever.
Yes. Good afternoon, Rotarians. I'm Andy Belo. I'm chair of your DEI committee, and I'm here to let you know that we are putting together a group to attend the Glorious World of Crowns, Kinks, and Curls at Muskegon Civic Theater. This will be taking place at their matinee performance, 3:00 p.m. Sunday, February 18th, not February 11th as originally announced, because that's Super Bowl Sunday. And this is it's not so much a play as it is a collection of monologues and scenes exploring the relationship that Black women have with their hair, from afros to braids, weddings and funerals. This is a reminder that for Black women in particular, hair is both deeply personal and political. So the cost for tickets is $30. We have 20 seats on hold at the Frauenthal Center box office. I would really appreciate it if you'd like to attend, if you would do two things. One, email me and let me know, or tell me today. And two, call or go to the box office or go online and purchase your tickets yourself. That'll be much simpler than me having to collect all your money and take it to them. And please do so, I'm going to say by February 8th, because after that we will release any of those tickets that are not claimed. Thank you very much.
Meredith. Watch the gap.
I see that. I'm going to try and keep this short and sweet. On your table are the 50/50 raffle tickets for District 6290. They will be on sale through the end of February. You've got one extra day in February to purchase your ticket. You could be a big prize winner. If you look at the back side, it will tell you what you could possibly win based on ticket sales, and you can come and see me any Thursday. I will usually be here. If not, I will let Ginny know, and you can purchase from her or another person from the Rotary group. And also, I will be at Rewind tonight for any of those that are here today that want to come to Rewind.
Thank you very much, Meredith. We are ready for your favorite time of the day. It's the raffle. Steve, what are we going for first? $5, did you say? 20. Oh, 20, starting big. Okay.
That number is 652775.
27, wait a minute, where are the last three?
775.
775, there we go.
Right over here. Oh, all right.
Well, Mr. Piasecki, your big day. $823. $10. Oh, you get to walk to the other side of the room. Congratulations, Walter. Next up will be the $5 drawing to reclaim your investment. Well, that's true, but you know. $866. Oh, one of our students, the best. Consider that an investment in your college fund. Next week's program will be Call 211. We'll learn more about that agency. And if I can ask everyone to rise, we'll recite the four-way test. Of the things we think, say, or do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it bring goodwill and better friendship? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? We are adjourned. Go out and create some hope in the world. There we go.